celebrity gossip, what's going on in the news. She'll talk about beauty, interview your favorite celebs too. Get ready,
Get ready,
get ready,
get ready,
get ready.
come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. The VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. VLenore,
Oh. Now, yeah. Now the show is about to start, ladies and gentlemen. Now the show is about to start. It's about to start. Oh yeah. Now the show is about to start. Yeah. Come on and join the VLenore show.
That's the girl you need to know. The VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. VLenore, yeah.
Giving you celebrity gossip, what's going on in the news. She'll talk about beauty, interview your favorite celebs too. Get ready,
Get ready,
get ready,
get ready,
get ready.
come on and join the VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. The VLenore show. That's the girl you need to know. VLenore,
The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? I had to leave. I had to leave for a second. Look, it is so very important that you can hear me. It looked like y'all can hear me now, but I just need to make sure. Can you hear me now? Because on tonight, it is very, very, very important that you can hear every single word that comes out of my mouth. It is very, very, very important. Okay? It is very important. We don't want anybody to get the wrong information on this evening. Okay? We want everybody to be clear about what the fuck is going on around here. You understand? You heard me? You heard me? Now let me give y'all a little heads up on some shit, okay? For one, y'all gonna hear some noise. Look, the people are over here remodeling. Look, we sat over here for about 6 damn weeks with no fucking sink, okay? With cabinets torn out of the wall. Okay, we had half of them was up and half of them was down, and all the sink and plumbing was gone. But baby, on today, they came on through. Well, actually, on yesterday they started coming. Wait, what's today? What's today? Okay, so last week they started coming in and clearing out stuff. The man came and he painted and closed up all the holes. Child, they had big ass holes and walls and shit. They closed that shit up. Okay, and then this week, starting today, they started putting in the cabinets. So the cabinetry, basically, it's all up, baby. Just about all of the cabinetry is up. So that is thank you, Lord. However, the sink is not in there. Now, allegedly, we will have usage of the sink on tomorrow, but on today, the people are here and they are still working. Now, I understand it is late probably where you are, but here it is 6:30, and for most folks, that would be late to have to deal with some motherfucking construction. But baby, when I tell you we is happy that these motherfuckers are here, all right? They are here. They are finishing up a thing or two. You hear me? And I'm happy for it. Okay, we welcome it. Thank you, sir and sir, for doing the work that you are doing in there. So you might hear some noise. Now they told me they only gonna be here for about 20 more minutes. That means they're gonna interrupt me. I'm forewarning you now that we will be interrupted here in about 15, 20 minutes. But that's okay. Okay. Y'all love me, right? And I love you. And we family. So surely you are not going to give me hell because I have to go and talk to these people. All right. When it's time for them to go. And I hope it's soon. Okay. Because I'm over it. I am over it. Now, with that said, I do believe they are trying to get the hell out of here. I hope tomorrow that the sink will be in. Shit, the floors won't be done, but I don't give a fuck. I just want to be able to cook. I just want to be able to use a sink, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Can I wash my hands and wash the dishes and cook some food and be able to use the dishwasher? Can that happen in my life? Because if that alone can happen, Merry Christmas to us. Okay? Merry Christmas to us. But baby, anyway, so that's what's going on. That's what's going on. So y'all bear with me, all right? All right. Now, look, we got some things to talk about. All right, because the people out here trying to start bullshit where there ain't none. All right. Now, let me be very clear. If y'all were not here for the live on yesterday, I want to be clear about something. It seems that motherfuckers are out here trying to stir up shiggity. And I'm not here for it. I'm not. I'm not. I am not here for the bullshit. I'm only here for the bullshit that I'm over here, putting out when I'm trying to be on some bullshit. But I wasn't trying to be on bullshit yesterday. Not really. And I definitely wasn't trying to be on bullshit where Sylvia was concerned. But it seems like the fucking trolls are out here trying to stir up bullshit. Now I got news for you. It ain't work. Let's start there. Let's start there. It did not work. It was an epic fail. Do you hear me? It's an epic fail. It's an epic fail. Let me be very clear about something. We came over here yesterday. We was doing what we do. We was over here talking about Nesto and Sonia's raggedy ass. Okay, that's what we was doing. So while we were doing all of that, it just so happens it came up because I think I was looking for something. Oh, I think I was going to go get the 9-minute video that we were going to do. We were going to do one more video before we got out of here, right? Because we did a reaction video of the latest video that had been dropped. And then we were going to do the quick little 9-minute video, the visit from earlier this month. And as I believe that was around the time I was going to go over there, and somehow it came up about Sylvia saying that's what it was. It's something had popped up where it said that Sylvia said why Nesto kicked her to the curb. So, I was nosy. I wanted to go over there and see what's she talking about. What's she talking about? Is she what? Nesto done kicked her to the curb. I bet it's got something to do with us. Right? So now we trying to be nosy, find out about that. And again, I said I wasn't gonna try to play her shit while she was live, but I did want to get a little snippet about what the hell was going on. Okay? I was trying to figure out what was going on. And in the midst of that, it came up about her going to see Cecil. And that was when Justin's mom mentioned in the chat that she had heard what had happened. Now, I was under the impression that the video itself was shown during the members only live and that Justin's mom was just trying to give us a little update. But apparently Justin's mom was giving us an update on what Sylvia shared in the members live about the visit. That the visit itself had not been shown. I believe it's going to be shown when she gets it. But she was just giving us information. All right. Now, based on the information that Justin's mom gave us about what apparently had transpired during the meeting with Cecil, I had comments. I had an opinion. I had the damn opinion. Now, here's the reason why I had the opinion. Because my thought was, girl, you went over there to see Cecil's ass? Right? So there was that. And then, hey, Justin's mom. Hey, girl. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me find you over here in my comments section. Okay. Okay. There you go. Okay. So Justin's mom was telling us what she heard. So when she described what she heard, I thought that's what she saw. But really, it was what she heard about what transpired. And she told us that Sylvia came and she was hiding her face or whatever. And that, well, anyway, I'll tell you what, we're going to do a reaction to that conversation as well as Sylvia's response to it because messy weirdos, okay? Very, very messy weirdos. Took a snippet of what was discussed, made it into a short, and then suggested that I was exposing Sylvia. Exposing what? How you gonna expose somebody who comes on the internet and talks about their visit, like what they got going on, who talks about their content? Like, make that make sense. That's just dumb. But what else do you expect, right? So anyway, they come out here and then they say, "Oh, she's exposing her." No, nobody was exposing nobody. All right. We was talking about what had been shared, right? So when she tells us, about what's been shared, my comment about the whole thing was like, "Girl, Sylvia, what you doing?" Right? What girl, why you going to see Cecil? And then if you gonna go see Cecil, girl, why you covering your face? Why you laughing? Why all this happening, right? So I was very confused by all of those things. So I had an opinion because I felt like if someone has threatened you, I wouldn't play with these people. That was the first thing. Secondly, I felt like, look, if the way in which I interpreted what Justin's mom was sharing was as if Cecil didn't know she was coming and that she had expressed that her reason for coming was because the family asked her if she could ask to get their stuff. And my thought was, why would you do that? That was my thought, right? And I thought that that's not being completely honest. Was that the reason why you went to see Cecil? Like, that didn't make sense to me, especially since that family had been targeting her or seemed like they were trying to target her, or that person who I later learned was like a nephew, I believe, because the nephew had said something that hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Oh God, I can't wait till these people leave. I don't like strangers in the house. I don't like it. Hold for me, please. Hold. Ay, 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 ay. Oh my God. Okay. So my question was, girl, why you do that? Why are you not forthcoming with them? Right? That was my take on it. You should be forthcoming. And it was reminiscent to me as to what happened when they went to the beauty salon. Okay. Now, from what I understand, Sylvia did a reaction to what was stated over here based upon the clip that trolls created. And then she responded to that and then played what was said in the members only live, as well as um, she played what actually happened during that visit to the beauty salon, because she says that, she in fact was forthcoming with the people at the beauty salon. So we're going to see all of this. Now, how do I know all this was stated when I didn't watch the video yet? Well, because I spoke to Sylvia. Mm-hmm. That's right. Mm-hmm. How did I know? Because I spoke to Sylvia. Mm-hmm. Because we can do that. Adults can have adult conversations. All right, they can do that. So anybody who thought they were doing something, I got news for you. That was an epic fail. Okay. But let's get into it, because I don't know what all she said. Now, she said the problem she had with me in particular was that it was condescending that I suggested that she wasn't forthcoming when she went to the beauty salon. She says that she played it and that I will be able to hear it for myself. So we are going to go over here. We are going to listen together. Okay. Did you hit the like button up? Mm-hmm. Now, look, if you did not hit the like button, something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. And I need you to get yourself together. Okay? Because we don't have time for the bullshit. I need you to get yourself together immediately. You heard me? You heard me? All right. So let me go on over here, honey. And let me see here. Let me move some things around, child. I thought I had my stuff ready to go, and I did until this damn weird ass ish started happening. Okay, with the sound and whatnot. I did. Okay, so now we're going to get into it. Now this is a video from earlier on today. Okay, about 5 hours ago, I guess. Y'all had no idea, but y'all blew up my DMs and my emails. Thank you so much for letting me know. I wouldn't have never known if y'all had not have told me. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Let me is her chat up? Oh yeah, there it is. Let's open up the chat. Okay. Let's open up the chat as we get into the mess. All right. Let's listen. I think, yeah, this is about where I want to start.
Can't see anything. Do you see me? If you see me, do you see me? Do y'all see me? Do y'all hear me? Do you see me? All right, hold on. Let me see. Kim, to okay. A young man who persuaded me to go put my name today. And y'all will not get the video until till Monday or Tuesday when I go pick it up. Okay. Mine. Welcome, Doc AG. My bad hair. My bad hair. Okay, you see me with my bad hair. Okay, y'all see me with my bad hair. Did y'all just see me in the bad hair? Didn't you see me waving? You see my hand waving? Yeah, you gotta see me now. That's. I don't want to show my face. Are you guys in here yet? All right. We are here because, as you guys know, I went to see Cecil today. I went to see Cecil today. And y'all will not get the video until till Monday or Tuesday when I go pick it up.
Okay, so just so we're clear, what she is saying here is that she did not show the video in the members only live. So that was the impression I had when I'm hearing how she was laughing about it. Hold on one second, y'all. Trying to get this together because I thought I was going to be able to show y'all. I was trying to see if there was a way for me to show the comment section, but I think it's better to leave this up because I don't know. Once she gets into this visit to the beauty salon or whatever, then we'll be looking at that. So I'm sorry, I just decided against it just now. But anyway, so I was under the impression that what Justin's mom was describing to us was what she saw, but she was telling us what happened. Okay. I don't know if everyone was under that impression or just me. So when I heard that she was laughing about it, I thought she was laughing in front of that man, in front of that man's face, child. That man is a killer. Okay. And so I was concerned. You know what I mean? So it's good now to know and understand that she was not laughing in that man's face. Okay? She was not doing that. She was laughing, talking about the shit after the fact. Okay? All right. Just so we're clear, because that is important. Okay? Because I was to myself, I was thinking, like, wait, what? We ain't taking this thing serious. That man took a woman's life. So that's what I was thinking. You know what I mean? Um, hold on. What's being said? What's being what, hey Shell? What's being said in here? What you say, Justin's mom? What's going on, child? Let me see. What happened? What Justin's mom say in here? She said I should have not said anything. I'm not saying you should have not said anything. I think it wasn't clear. Some of it wasn't clear for me. I'm not saying anything that you said was that you were wrong for saying anything. I think for me, I just wasn't clear about it, right? But don't worry about it, girl. We good. We good. Look, me and Sylvia ain't fighting or nothing. So just don't worry about that part, okay? All right. You shared what you saw and the way in which you interpreted things. I think for me, and my guess is possibly for others, that it wasn't clear. Hold 1 second. I'll be right back, y'all.
She got a big ass body and some last breasts. Do like a gorilla and beat on your chest. Silverback, silverback, silverback. Silverback, silverback, silverback. I'd rather creep with you, ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather sleep with you, ooh, ooh. I'd rather creep with you, ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather sleep with you, ooh, ooh. That's my hoe, and she left her baby daddy in the past. You up first, but I'm about to be her last. Pillow talking and she say your dick trash. She loving how this puppy eat her ass. She ain't a She got a big ass body and some last breasts. Do like a gorilla and beat on your chest. Silverback, silverback, silverback. Silverback, silverback, silverback. I'd rather creep with you, ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather sleep with you, ooh, ooh. I'd rather creep with you, ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather sleep with you, ooh, ooh. That's my hoe, and she left her baby daddy in the past. You up first, but I'm about to be her last. Pillow talking and she say your dick trash. She loving how this puppy eat her ass. She ain't a
All right. They are gone. Thank you, God. Okay, so look, the cabinets are up. They look nice. We ain't got no countertops, Jesus. And we ain't got no sink. Okay, and the dishwasher ain't back in its place and stuff. But my God, today it's better. It's better today than it was yesterday. Thank you, Lord. Won't He do it? Won't He do it? Okay. Now look, Justin's mom. Back to you. Just relax, sis. We done cleared it up. I just want to hear, what had happened over here. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see what happened, what was said. Um, it's nothing for you to be stressed about, okay? She just cleared. Wait. Justin's mom says she didn't laugh during the visit. She laughed telling everyone else about the visit. Maybe I should have made that clear. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Because the way I interpreted what you said was that, during the visit, and I was like, wait, what? She was I was like, wait, what? She went, she covered her face, and then she laughed, and then I was like, what happened? Because that's the way I heard it. But anywho, it's all cleared up, but I want to make sure it's even clearer to everybody who is listening. And I also want the trolls to understand you can't look. Ain't nobody over here trying to fight. This is not what this channel is about. That ain't even what this sector was supposed to be about. And it ain't gonna start today. As badly as some folks may want that to be the case, it's not going down. It's not going down. Wait, who's in the chat, y'all? Sylvia's here. Where is Sylvia? Where'd she go? Sylvia, I'm gonna drop the link. Hold on one second, y'all. Paste. Okay, I'm dropping the link for Sylvia. Sylvia, if you want to come up, girl, come on up, child. I just want these people to know they're not going to get us fighting because that's just not what it's going to. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. Wait. Oh, okay. Because I see, here's the thing, too. I see there are people in your chat, Sylvia, and I want you to make sure you clear this up with these folks too. When nobody's trying to slick this, let me be very clear about something. Okay. If anybody over here who's been over here for more than a week, you should know I don't slick this. Nobody. Okay. Nobody ever. I'm either gonna say what I have to say or I ain't gonna say nothing at all. But slick this, and it just ain't in my DNA. It's just not that. So it was never an intention to fuss or to make you feel bad. I was literally out of concern, like, girl, what we doing? This man's family talking trash. And I was concerned. And I didn't think that was a good idea. But now I got more information. Okay. And what we not and because I have more information, great. Look, I ain't fighting with Sylvia, and Sylvia ain't fighting with me, damn it. And it is what it is. Dana J, relax. Okay? Relax. It ain't gonna work. We good over here. Okay? My God, today. Okay, anywho. All right, let me play this.
Okay. I gotta tell you. Oh, guys, let me tell you. Okay, why was I tickled, y'all? Why was I laughing? Y'all? Why was I laughing? Dennis, don't come in here with the bullshit. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna block your ass. Don't come in here with the bullshit.
Ooh.
Do not. Why was I laughing, y'all? What was I laughing? Why was I laughing?
First of all, get him, Sylvia, because sometimes you got to get Dennis together. Okay? Sometimes you got to get Dennis's black ass together. Okay? Okay? Yeah. I had to wait till the Asian people got out of here because I don't want to give them no artillery to work with talking about niggas. Because, they probably call us a pack of them every time they ain't in our vicinity. So I had to watch my own damn language over here in my own damn house. But nevertheless, okay? Get him, Sylvia. Get him. Okay, let's listen.
Do you guys remember why I was laughing? Why was I laughing? Do you guys remember why I was laughing? The purpose of me laughing? I was laughing because remember Ultimate and my boy, who else? Who was my boy? That they said they knew I was up to something. That's why I was laughing. Because the day before, they I had mentioned I got a surprise for you guys. And one of them said, I knew you were gonna do it. Ultimate was one guy that was saying something about it. Remember? It was about my hair, and also, yeah, and I was just laughing. I wasn't laughing about the whole visit thing. I was laughing because they knew that I was up to something, and they figured it out. Because remember the other day they were saying that I was the GOAT and being able to decipher and get the calls of who is making the phone calls and stuff like that. Remember that? And we were. It's an inside joke, but this person says that I was laughing at Cecil's thing, but you know.
Okay, let me say this real quick. One, I did not see Sylvia. I just saw that y'all said she had been in the chat earlier. I don't see her though. Okay, so if she comes back, just let me know. And Sylvia, if you again, if you want the link at some point, feel free. You guys, please be nice in the chat. Hey Fedora, please be nice in the chat to our guest if she is here. Okay. CMT, I know where's CMT at? I see she in here. CMT, where you at, girl? Wait. CMT says she going through sugar withdrawals. LL, she in sour. CMT, relay this back. First of all, I've spoken to Sylvia already, right before we did this live. But CMT, would you relay this back to the chat, honey? That we just getting stuff cleared up, and that my comments pertaining to the visit and what I heard of the visit was not an attack. It was an opinion. It may have been constructive criticism, so I thought, and it was out of concern. To be quite honest, it was totally out of concern. You know damn well if I was going to attack Sylvia, y'all know I know all the right language to use, okay? And that was not my intention. I was more concerned about what I interpreted the approach to have been. And again, we did have some technical difficulties yesterday when Justin's mom came up on the panel. There was a delay. There was part of that was happening. There was a few things that were going on. And again, I thought she was watching a video and telling us what she saw, but she was actually sharing with us what was said. So there was that communication difference as well. And you have to understand with all of the information, now that I have all the information, it changes it somewhat. It does. It does change it somewhat. But I've never been one to cower down about you know, about my opinions. Like I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean what I say. I say what I mean. But if I meant to be mean and nasty, trust me, I know how to do that too. That was not that. You know what I mean? Anyway, CMT said, I'm here, LOL. She cut sugar out. She gave a warning. Girl, y'all adults, y'all got it. Yeah, I'm just saying, child. Tell the chat, child, because I see they over there. V over there, slick shade. V does not slick shade. V will carry a palm tree around if she wants to shade people. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody afraid to shade. But that's not what it was. CMT said, I found out tonight when y'all did. Y'all good. I don't carry bones to her. I respect her boundaries with that. Well, I appreciate that too. And I do. I can appreciate that. All right. Rossi, thank you for celebrating 9 months. I hope I didn't miss any other milestones. But Rossi said, I'm here. I don't mean any disrespect to your guests. Oh, no worries. No, I'm sure you didn't. I didn't see what you said, but I get it. All right, let's listen, y'all. Let's listen.
Right? And so Yeah, we were having, you know how we have our little family thing, and we were just having conversation, and she shouldn't have to let anyone up on her panel to discuss what goes on in another content creator member's life. That's messy. Yeah, because we get in our little back room, we have conversation, we have private little inner windows of certain things that we do as a group of us, right? And there's certain jokes that I joke with certain people about. So because those two guys knew I was up to something, that's why I was cracking up, because they were right. They were right of me having something up my sleeve, right? And I didn't let anybody know what I had up my sleeve until it happened. Only one person really knew what was happening. And that person found out at 6 o'clock, right after I put in for that visit. Nobody else knew what was going on. I didn't even tell Randa. I just, I wanted it to be a surprise. But the guy kind of figured it out. And then I told CMT afterwards because I needed a thumbnail, right? So that's why, because it was, what's the name? It was Ultimate. Who was the other guy? What's the other guy name? It was Ultimate and oh my God, who is the other person? Because I'm always waiting for them to come in. They're always coming in late. Ultimate and who else? What's the other person's name? Oh, Jalen, because I thought Jalen was a girl, a dude, and I found out Jalen is a girl. So it was Ultimate and Jalen is the two that comes in late, and they kind of figured I was up to something. You know what I mean? They thought I was up to something. So that's one of the reasons why I kept laughing, because they were right. I was up to something. They just didn't know what I was up to. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what the laughter was all about. It wasn't about anything else but that. Okay, hold on.
Okay, let me comment on a couple things. One, I understand that Forever Tea celebrated 20 months of membership. Baby, I am so sorry. Black but Not Bitter sent me a message just now to tell me. I don't know if it passed by while I had to get up or what, child. I can't find it. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Please forgive me, Lord. Okay, forgive me. Forever T. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you so much for rocking out with your girl for 20 months. I appreciate it. Okay, so there's that. The other thing I want to respond to is people saying, someone just said, well, she shouldn't have let was that Lucy Lou? Lucy Lou says she shouldn't have let anyone up on her panel to discuss what goes on in another CC's members live. That's messy. Oh, Lord. Okay, let me say this. If I had shown Sylvia's live, I think that would have been messy. That would have been actually out of line and unprofessional. Someone telling me in a 5-minute span of them being on my panel details of something that was shared in a members only live, I don't think it's messy. It was simply us having a conversation. I wanted clarity on what transpired because we were really just trying to get the tea on what Sylvia had said about Nesto, right? Because Sylvia was live while I was live, and she had in the title something about Nesto, why Nesto kicked me to the curb, right? So that was interesting. I was like, wait, what? She talking about something? Like she got something she's sharing? So we listened to her for like 2 minutes. I was like, oh, okay, well, y'all go over there, check out her. And then in the midst of that, it came up about her going to see Cecil. I want to say someone in chat may have said something, or maybe I saw it in a title. It was something very, very damn simple in passing. It was impromptu, right? And then it was stated that yeah, she went and she talked about it, blah blah blah. Or no, they said it's in members only now, whatever. And then I'm gonna say Justin's mom may have mentioned that she saw it, right? So my thought was she had seen the visit and she was just giving us a roundabout what happened. Let me tell you something why I don't find that to be messy. Now you look, all this shit is mess. So this idea that some shit is messy because you talking about it is weird to me. Okay. It's content, right? If someone were to say, yo, we were over in V Zoom and this happened in the Zoom, or someone mentioned this in the Zoom. I can't control what somebody else said, they're talking about what happened in the Zoom. You can trust that what they're saying is the truth. You can trust that it's a lie. Well, you can decide what you want. But if you want the details of it, you can join the membership. You see how that go? See, if you join the membership, you can see it for yourself. So I don't give a fuck about what somebody has to say about what's going on in my members only life. Now I'm cussing because this ain't got nothing to do with Sylvia. This is just me talking in general. If someone is talking about something they heard in my live and it sounds juicy, or in my members only and it sounds juicy, or in my Zoom and it sounded juicy, that's gonna make a motherfucker come and join. That's what I think. That's what I think. So my feelings ain't hurt that you're talking about. Now, you might be over there lying about it. Now, that's one thing. You might be over there telling the truth about it, but nobody's going to know unless they actually click that motherfucking link and join. And then when they join, they can hear it for themselves. So I don't feel no way, and I don't think it was being messy. She was just giving us a clue so we can decide whether or not we want to join. And the truth be told, I bet you some people did. I bet some people did. If they know that Sylvia got some good old content over there, and they trying to see what's going on over there at Sylvia's members only, you know they're gonna go over there and join. So I don't think that's messy. I think it's some good ass promotion while you're fooling. I think it's some good promotion. And I welcome it as well. You know what I'm saying? But again, Forever Tea, thank you so much again. OV, it's all love, sis. Thank you so much, honey, for understanding. Too much is going on around here. Okay. Oh God. Sarah Colette said, VLenore, you said that you wouldn't play the live. You told us to join her membership. Girl, the people say I was being messy. Okay. Now, again, it makes no sense to me why that's messy. But okay, from now on, I'll keep my shit to myself and I won't tell y'all to join nobody's nothing. But again, this ain't coming from Sylvia, from what I know. I just happen to see that, in the chat. Sylvia just read it. It is what it is. People, now here's the other thing. Sometimes your own folks would be trying to start some shit while you're fooling. Sometimes your own folks will take it to the left and say some shit all negative to get you riled up. Okay. V wasn't trying to do nothing but get some clarity. All right. And try to figure out what the hell was going on. But anyway, let's get back into it, shall we? All right. Let's listen.
Shout out to the young man who persuaded me to go put my name on Cecil's list to do the visit.
And just to be clear, for those that may be coming in late, basically what Sylvia is doing now is she went live a few hours ago. Someone brought to her a clip. Again, someone clipped out a portion of the conversation I had with Justin's mom yesterday about this visit that Sylvia did with Cecil, and took it to Sylvia, and it sounded negative from her perspective. And I get why it sounded negative to her. We will actually, you know what? I probably should have just played. Do I even want to do that? Hold on. I can do that. Because I think it's important y'all hear what she heard and then understand why she's doing what she's doing. Okay? Because that's important. That is important. Let me pull it up. Okay, hold on. So this is what we're going to do. Hold on. So I'm going to play for y'all what I said, what was shared, and why it is. This will help you understand why Sylvia is doing what she's doing, okay? All right. So this is what she heard. She heard 4 minutes and 31 seconds of a conversation from yesterday. What had happened? What happened now?
Okay, she started off the visit. Some guy, she maybe that guy that she said canceled the visit,
Mm-hmm.
told her she should go see Cecil, and so she did. And she signed up, and she said she was already approved to be at Cobb County a visitor because she visits him, so she didn't have to go through an approval
Oh,
to
really?
see him. So when she got in there, she covered up her face with a piece of paper
What?
so that he wouldn't know who it was.
What?
And then
Okay, you hear how this is going. So if I thought anyway, Justin's mom, please don't think I'm mad at you. I'm not mad at you, girl. I'm just saying you hear what I'm hearing. And I'm thinking, wait, what? She went to see this killer and she went there with a paper in front of her face. No, because here again, y'all have to remember this man's family threatened Sylvia. And so in my mind, I'm like, this ain't something we play with like this, you know? So I'm thinking this man's family has threatened her. He's not understanding completely, how YouTube works and what's going on, what's being said, and that sort of thing. So to hear that, okay, this is how he is being greeted, and she shows up to this meeting with him and he doesn't know who she is. This is why I was like, wait, what? Okay, so listen.
he finally came to the phone, and she introduced herself. She said, "I'm the person that is has a FOIA, and I'm the one that's broadcasting your phone calls." And he was
Uh-huh.
like, he didn't really say much. He was like, "Mm." She said, "Well, so tell me, how are you? And everything like that. Are you a Christian? Do you believe in God?" And he was like, "I don't know you." She said, "Well, I'm the lady." He said, "But I don't know you." And she said,
Hmm.
"Well, I just wanted to know, Tangi's family would like to know if they can get her things from your family."
Oh my God. Sylvia. Okay, go ahead.
And then
Sylvia.
he didn't really say nothing. And she said, why did you look like you're a nice man. Why did you kill her?"
Oh my God. Are you now? I'm hearing all this and I'm freaking out because I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm like, wait, what? She came, she covered her face, and then what? She said, y'all, I felt I was feeling away. I'm like, wait, what happened? So the way it's being described, my impression was she saw it, but really she's retelling what was said. But I thought she's looking at the man and hearing the responses and that sort of thing. So that's what happened. Um, Wendy Shy, thank you so much for being a member for 12 months. It won't work. That's right, damn it. It ain't working. Okay. Me and Sylvia are fine. Okay. Justin's mom and I are fine. Okay. So whoever the hell that goofball was who's over there creating shit, trying to stir up shit, sorry, but it was a fail. Sorry. Okay. So sorry, Charlie. All right. Thank you, Wendy Shy, aka Southside Shy Town. All right. Now, what else? I saw something else that was said. Okay, so Bell Tower is my home. Hey girl said, I am confused. Why is this a bone to bring back? Well, let's be clear. Sylvia's people did not do this. My people did not do this. I'll let you figure out the rest. You see what I'm saying? This ain't Sylvia's people bringing bones back being nasty. And it wasn't no V stylers bringing bones back being nasty. Need I say more? It was some people trying to be messy and nasty and trying to start some shit. Okay. So, anywho, oh God, CMT, CMT, CMT said what she said. Okay. I ain't saying nothing. But okay. So let's listen, child. You serious? I
He
know
said,
you lying.
and then he said, "Well, that was self-defense." And then he said, I don't think I can talk to you anymore. She said, "Well, I just wanted to know." He got pissed at her when he said that. And it was like not even a 5-minute visit. So
Why
don't,
didn't she just tell him, like, look, I'm the person that you've learned has been sharing your calls. I'm following your case. I'm a courtroom blogger. I've followed many cases. Yours is just one of them. It was
Ain't that
brought to
love?
my attention that you had a family member that came and see, now this right here, to me, this is just me. I'm not wishing this on nobody, but see, this to me might have could have aggravated him more.
it did. He got mad at her.
So you hear what I'm saying, right? Y'all hear my thing was like, oh my God, like this could make him upset. Like, I'm hearing like she's good. Anyway, I'm just gonna listen. I'm gonna listen.
He got mad at her and was like, "Well, I gotta go." He said, "I got to get back to what I was doing. What you do in jail, I have no idea."
Nothing.
But
Here's
and
here's
then she thought it was so funny. She was cracking up laughing, like, I went to go see him. Oh my God, oh my God, I went to go see him. She said, I'll have the video on Monday or Tuesday because I asked for it to be sent to me, a copy of the video of our call. But it wasn't even 5 minutes after she said who she was and that she got the calls illegally. And then she asked him for her clothes back. And then she asked him, "Why did he kill her? You seem like a nice man. Why did you kill her?"
Now this is what I'm saying. I would say this to Sylvia if I was talking to her. Okay, and let me say this real quick. I'm hearing this right now. I think my mind must have been swirling because I didn't catch until just now that she's saying, I don't have the video yet. We'll have the video. What I'm saying? I'll get the video next week. I'll show it. But I think my mind was spinning and swirling like, oh my God, Sylvia went to see this man, and these people are crazy. And this man is already, frustrated. And these people haven't communicated properly to him. Because again, like we've said before, Nesto doesn't even understand how this YouTube thing works. It's the same with I feel like, this Cecil guy. Clearly he doesn't understand how this YouTube thing works. He probably doesn't even understand what a FOIA is. And so my thought was, oh my God, he's hearing this, and child wasn't even I guess I missed that part about the videos coming because I thought this was the video. I thought this was the video. So, anywho, again, this is not a Justin's mom issue. I don't have a Justin's mom, baby. I just want you to understand. I'm just clearing this up because these messy motherfuckers out here want to act like this was something that it really wasn't. Okay. Okay. Let's listen. And like I said, this is something I would say to Sylvia. And I'm going to say what I would have said to Sylvia because I was concerned. I do not think that was a good idea. I'm not saying it was a bad idea to go and try to get a visit because I'm not going to judge that. She's out here following cases. Look, I told y'all if the when the trial happens, I'm gonna see whether or not I can go visit Nesto. Now, will he see me? Probably not. But am I gonna go in there and pretend that I'm in there for some other reason, or that I want to meet with him for some other reason other than the fact that I've been following his case and listening and watching his calls and visits? And have been paying attention to his hearings and that sort of thing. I'm going to tell him all of those things. This to me is reminiscent of them going to Panay's shop
Right,
and pretending as if they went there to find out about getting their hair done.
right,
If they went in there and they're interested in getting these cannabis doggy treats and whatnot. Like, to me, that's not why you're in there. People will respect you. Now, that doesn't mean that
mm,
they will accept you, but they will respect you if you come in there and you tell the truth
right,
about what you're doing. So it would have been, and let me say this. So the way I heard it, again, this may not be what Justin's mom said, and it evidently was not how this actually happened as far as Sylvia's perspective. But for me, I was thinking, oh my God, like, I feel like we don't want to play games with these people. That's the way I felt about it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like don't play games with these people. Be honest with them, because, like I said, people have been interviewing prisoners, inmates that have been involved in high-profile cases for years. Journalists have gone into jails for years to go and meet with them, right? But when you go in there, and I stand on this, I don't think I said anything wrong. Now, whether or not it applied to this situation, that might be something different. It may not have applied. But for me, I was just saying, when you go and meet with these folks, I would very specifically say, hey, my name is VLenore. I have a channel on YouTube. I cover cases, blah, blah, blah. I've been following your case. First and foremost, I want you to understand that, your calls are not being leaked. I have legally acquired them through this, blah, blah, blah. And it sounds like she did say that to him, right? It sounds like she did say that to him, that the part about Tangi's family needing property from him and his family, that apparently did happen, that Tangi's family asked Sylvia if she would address him and ask if they could get the property. I'll be honest with you with that, and this I do stand on. They should never have asked you that, Sylvia. They shouldn't have asked you that, because what they look like asking a YouTuber, a vlogger, about getting property, but not contact the DA or not contact his attorney directly. Like, I don't even think they put you in a good position, Sylvia. Now, bring them on here. I tell them that too. You see what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Everybody's emotional. It's that kind of party. But at the end of the day, I still don't think they should have put you in that position. And I don't think that should have been something that, you should have had to feel the need to address him about. Now, that's just me. That's just me. But okay, so let's listen, child. Been better for her to say, look, I am a reporter, or I am a vlogger, and I follow cases like this. Your
She
case is
said
one
she said
of
something to that effect.
several. But if she said one of several cases, this is one that I follow. And in the midst of following your case, I want you to understand that, your calls are not being leaked. No one's calls are being leaked. I have acquired these calls,
She did say
legally.
that. She said she got it through a FOIA request, and it's
He
free
may
and
not even
public.
understand what a FOIA request
Right,
is, though.
right. And
So
she
you
said
have
so
to be
everybody can
very,
get them.
you
And
have
she
to,
told she didn't really get a chance. She was nervous for one thing, so she really didn't get a chance to say
but then
much.
you don't go. Okay. All right. So now that's what they called I guess that was me exposing Sylvia. Now, how stupid is that shit right there? Okay. So my thing about that, so let me go back to her video. It didn't work, people. Okay. Let me say that again, just so we get this clear. It didn't work. It did. Okay. If you thought you was trying to start some bullshiggity, it didn't work. Okay. It did not work. All right. And that's that on that. Okay, so now we're back over here to Sylvia's thing. So here's the thing that Sylvia did not like that I said. And I said that this was very reminiscent of the visit when they went to the beauty salon. Because I felt like what I remembered was that they went in there and they were not forthcoming about why they were at the beauty salon. And that kind of left a bad taste in the mouth of the folks there at the salon, whether that be the stylist that greeted them while they were there, or when Sheridan came out and addressed them, right? I felt like if you had gone in there and said, hey, I'm a vlogger, I'm covering a story, my understanding is that these two individuals met here. Is there anything that would you be willing to talk to me about that? Blah, blah, blah. They can say yay or nay, right? That was my opinion. That's all it was. That's all it was, just an opinion. And sometimes things like that are learning lessons. And it sounds like Sylvia well, we'll hear it in a minute. But after speaking to Sylvia, it sounds like she was forthcoming with him when she with Cecil when she went in there to speak to him, and that the family, Tangi's family, did in fact ask her to do that. Again, my thing is Tangi's family should not have asked you. They shouldn't have asked you. And I probably would not even probably, I would not have brought that up to him. Not if I'm going in there to talk to him. Okay. Because that should be something his attorney should have been addressed about, in my opinion. And it sounded like in his opinion too, because from what I understand, that's what he said. But anyway, let's listen to what else was stated and the part that Sylvia wants to clear up. Okay.
Woo! Y'all, let me just tell you.
Wait a minute. Did y'all hit the like button though? Like, huh? 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 Do that. Do that. Do that. Ooh.
Let me tell y'all what happened. Let me tell you. And I'm going to show you the video on next week of what happened. Oh my God. I was kind of nervous myself, y'all. Okay, let me tell you. Because my background has already been checked by Cobb, because I'm already in there. I'm already seeing I was already seeing Ernesto. I was already seeing Joshua, and I was already seeing Tim, right? I was already seeing those guys, right? And did I say I was visiting the person that told me to do it? Did I just say that I was visiting the person that told me to get the call? No, the visit? No, I did not. I said I visit Ernesto, Josh, and Tim. That's who I said. None of them was a part of that at all. And hold on a second. I gotta make a phone call. Hold on. And I made a phone call to the person too. Hold on. Gotta call the young man that persuaded me to do this. See how they got it wrong? Wrong. Yeah, people saying they're not in. Hold on a second. They saying they got not in. Hold on a second.
Hold on. Shout out to Bell Tower is my home. Thank you so much for the super chat. Before I forget, I got a bone to pick with Legacy Moon and VLenore, and I need both y'all to be in the Zoom on Friday. Well, what if I don't want to be there? Huh? What if I don't want to be in my own damn Zoom? Huh? The hell? Jesus. Okay, but okay. Thank you for the super chat, though, boo. Love you. Okay, let's listen.
Hold on a second. People are saying they're not in. What the heck is going on? Okay.
Just to be clear, so Make Beauty Forever said, mind you, Cecil's in jail. He doesn't have any of Tangi's stuff. So my understanding was the request was that Tangi's family was asking if Cecil's family would be willing to release certain property of hers. And I don't know if they're asking Sylvia to help because maybe the family has been, unavailable, resistant to even talking or whatever. And I think the hope was that maybe he could talk to his family and ask them to give Tangi's family her stuff. So that's how it was sort of laid out for me. Okay. All right.
She's in. Okay. All right. Let me see. Hold on. People is not saying. Hold on. Are you? Hold on. Yeah. You're not gonna come in? Like a little. So I'm calling the person right now. And you can't. You know, I want to tell you how it went. Are you in the membership thing? I'm live. Are you're not gonna come in? Oh, you working? Okay. All right. I'll call you later to tell you what happened. Yeah, he talked to me. I'm telling everybody what happened, but it didn't work. It didn't stay that long. But I'll call you back and tell you. All right. I'm live. Okay. Bye. All right. Okay. He is the one who told me because he was at a cop conning before, right? And he's like, "Why don't you put your name on Cecil's list?" Right? I said, "I'm not gonna do that." I said, "Because when he see my name, he's not gonna come and see me." He says he won't see your name. I said, "What do you mean?" He says, "When you're there, all they tell you that you have a visitor. They don't know if who the person is. So you just go there and he'll come out and he'll see who it is, right?" I said, okay. So yesterday, right? Yesterday about, I think it was like around 6 o'clock, I decided to put my name onto his list because I was already in the system. I did not have to go do a whole background check again, right? All I did was go in there, add his name to my list, and then I set up a visit. So I knew I was seeing Josh today, so I went and decided to do a visit at right after Josh because I did Josh at 1 o'clock, and then I put Cecil in for 2 o'clock visit, right? So I knew he wouldn't. It was no possible way for him to call anybody to find if anybody in his family coming to see him or anything like that. So I was able to get there, right? So they put me in booth number 14A, right? So I said, okay, I gotta find out. I was getting really nervous, y'all. My stomach was kind of getting a little jittery because I was like, okay, I wonder what this man's gonna say, what he's gonna do. Is he gonna walk away? What he's gonna do? So I did not know what this man was gonna do, right? So I said, okay, what I'll do is I'll put the book in front of him so he won't see who's on the camera, right? So I take my little notebook. You hear it? I put the book. I didn't cover my face with no paper. I put the book on the camera, right? And I put it on the camera so he won't see who it is. So I'm like this, right? I put the book like this. So it's really black and you can't see anything when the thing pops up. I can see their side, but they can't see my side because I have the book just like this, right? Okay. Now, in all fairness, whether it was I think the point of this conversation is to dispute what was stated, right? And Justin's mom said it was a piece of paper. Sylvia's saying it's a book. I don't think that's that big of a deal. I think at the end of the day, your face was covered. And she explained to me why she did it. I'm sure she's going to explain it here too. But at the end of the day, it was your face was covered, right? Because you didn't want to upset him to the point where he wouldn't talk to you, right? So there's I don't think that's to be disputed. Okay? But let's listen. So then I see nobody's coming to the camera. I was like, oh hell. So then I'm gonna have to show my face, right? So I remove the book and I show my face a little bit, right? But I have a scarf, so I take the scarf and put it a little bit around my mouth part, right? So a guy comes to the phone and he says, who you want to see? I said, Cecil, right? I said, Cecil. And the guy said, Cecil, somebody here to see you, right? So he gets up from the table because they're all sitting around the table. It's like an open area, right? It's like a dormitory open area, right? It's nothing like the way Josh is or where Nesto is. This one, they all downstairs. It's look like a bunch of tables around them, like metal tables. So he gets up from the right hand side and he comes towards the window. Towards the phone. So he comes in, he sits down, and he sits down where he put his head, like where you can't see him at all, right? And he says, some words I can't remember everything, so I'm gonna be paraphrasing everything. So when I show the video, you'll see exactly what happened. I'm gonna try to remember as best as I can, right? He says, "Hi, who's this?" Right? And I said, "This is Sylvia." I don't know you. he said, I don't know you. And then I said, this is infamous Sylvia, the one that's been playing you on the internet. He said, yeah. He said, yeah. But he's still not showing his face, y'all. He's not showing his face. His face is like this, he's like this. You see the top of his head. You see his glasses right here, right? He has these clear glasses up, and you see his head. He's like this to me, right? And so I'm like, he says, I don't know you, and I'm trying to remember exactly what the next wording was. I wish I would have told you early, because then I could tell you exactly word for word what he said. I couldn't record it because, I can't bring my phone in there, right? So then he goes and say, I think he asked me, why do I play his stuff or something like that. I don't remember word. I can't remember, but I promise you, when I play it, you guys will see exactly what he says, right? So then so then I said to him, I think I asked him about what happened or something like that, right? Oh no, when he asked me why do I play, I said, well, I cover cases. I'm what you call a trial vlog. I cover cases from all type of cases or something. I said something into the line of that, right? And then he says, I said, do you know what open record is or FOIA request is? He says, yeah. I know it is. And he says, so then I said, I'm able to. Y'all hear that, right? Did she get it wrong or what? Did that woman get it wrong or what? Okay. Get this information. I said, you were talking a lot, and didn't your lawyer tell you about talking too much? That's what I said to him. And he says, I don't talk like that no more. Something like that, right? Because like everything he said, he kind of repeated himself, right? So then he turns around, and this is like, he cool. So I said, am I disturbing you? Are you okay with me talking to you? He says, no, you okay. So he's giving me permission that I can talk to him, right? So then I said, I said, you don't seem like a bad guy. So I'm trying to understand why you did what you did to her. He says, he said he loved Tangi, he loved the family, he loved everybody. I said, you hurt the family. The family is hurting, right? And then I said, Tangi, they want Tangi's items, her personal item or something like that. And then he said, well, they could talk to my lawyer, and my lawyer could get contact with them for her to get her stuff, right? He's like, is there a way I can contact them? I said, well, no. He says, well, can I have your number? So I gave him my phone number. And then he asked me how to spell my name. I gave him the spelling of my name and everything, my first and last name. And then he said he'll have to basically have the lawyer to contact me to so Tangi stuff would get to her family, right? So this is when it gets kind of messy, y'all. He did not stay more than 5 minutes. I promise you, the video is going to be less than 5 minutes, because at this point he got ticked off with me because I started asking some questions. This is what happened. First, he told me it was self-defense. He said, it's for self-defense, ma'am. Ma'am, it's self-defense, right? I was protecting myself, right? Then he turns around I started asking him. I said, you know, your family's hurting as well, right? I told him about his family hurting, and he said he understood. Then he started naming all the people that he loved. He mentioned Tangi's son, mentioned Tangi's her grandbaby. He started mentioning all these different people and stuff like that. How much he loved them, and then he said it was an accident. Right? He went from it was self defense, and then it was an accident. He says, right? And then this is when I pissed him off. I said to him, I said, do you have any remorse for what you did? He said, I said, and then I turned around and asked him, has he repented for the thing he has done? He was getting agitated with me, y'all. At this point, he getting agitated. Then he said, then I asked him, I said, do you read the Bible? Right? He turns around and he says, I'm a minister, ma'am. I'm a minister. He told me he was a minister. he got up, y'all. He says, ma'am, I don't, I think it's time. I think it's time to go. I said, I thought you said it was okay to talk to you. He says, I was doing something at the time, so I'm going to go take care of I'm going to go back doing what I was doing or something like that. He gets up. I said, okay, then you have a Merry Christmas, okay? He said, you too, ma'am. You have a good one. He gets up. But then I stand to the side and see what he's doing. So he looks back at the camera, y'all, right? So he looks back at the camera to see where did I go. So then I decided just to go ahead on out the door. And so I am going to look at the camera thing because it stays on for 30 minutes. So I'm going to see his action after I left to see what he did with the, you know how those guys be coming back to the phone and stuff until the visit is over with, right? So then I went up to the front. I started talking to the lady in the front. And I was like, I said, well, my visit didn't last too long. I told the lady up the front. He said, what happened? I said, well, he didn't want to talk to me no more. So that's what happened, y'all.
Okay, so let's look. The only thing I feel that Justin's mom, and now y'all tell me if I got this wrong, and Sylvia, you can correct me. The only thing I can tell that Justin's mom may have failed to share or did not, or maybe she did share it. She did share it. I just missed it because it was said like after the fact. You know what I mean? Like she just basically the fact that it wasn't she wasn't looking at a video. She was going based upon what she heard. She recapped for the most part what I just heard. To me, I heard pretty much what Justin's mom said. Except for maybe that it was a book and not a piece of paper. Wait. Hey, Worldwide Collaborations. How are you? Says she gonna get this dude reunited on some whole new charges, child. What that now that that wasn't clear to me at first, but that's partially my fault. That ain't really Justin's mom's fault because after she said what transpired, because she was giving us the cliff notes, right? And then once she gave them to us, then she said, she's gonna get the video. When she gets the video, she'll show it, whatever. And honestly, when I tell you my head was reeling, I think I missed that part. You know what I'm saying? Like I missed that part. So that's not on Justin's mom per se. It sounds like Sylvia saying she did say that she was a trial blogger. I want to say, didn't Justin's mom tell us that too? I want to say Justin's mom said that Sylvia said that. The bottom line is this: it's not so much. Look, we can have opinions about it. I had an opinion. I guess the problem is I expressed it. I guess that's the problem. And because we're not fighting, I'm not supposed to express an opinion. But I honestly, my biggest opinion was I would not be fucking around with seeing that man because he's a unaliver, and two, he got family out here that was out here lightweight threatening. Now, what I will say, and because I don't want to share anything that Sylvia told me that maybe I'm not supposed to share. But it sounds like there was a reason why she felt comfortable in going, in that she has learned more details about the family and that put her at ease, I guess. So, and that's all I'll say. But um yeah, I think the biggest thing she was upset with me about was me saying that this was reminiscent of when she and WD went to the beauty salon. So I'm guessing, let me hear what she has to say about this, and then we'll get, because we're not going to listen to the whole video. I started this 27 minutes in, not even really sure what she said prior to that. And, it really doesn't matter to me too much because, I had a chance to speak to Sylvia directly. But I told her that I would address this publicly because it was not meant to be an attack on her. You know what I'm saying? So let's listen to what she has to say about this. And then she wants to after this, she shows what transpired during that visit when they went to the salon. So because if I should be corrected, I'm here for it. Okay. If I need to be corrected, I accept it. So I want to make sure that I address that too, if I need to apologize. Okay. So because I've seen that video, I'm gonna say 2 times, and I didn't pick that up. So anyway, let's listen to what she has to say about what she just told us. And then we're gonna watch just that beginning part of her going to the salon.
Oh my God. He was too through with me, y'all. He was too through with me. He's told me he didn't know me. I don't know you, ma'am. I don't know you. Yeah, y'all gotta see the video. I'm gonna have the video for you guys, members only, and y'all gonna see what happened with me and Mr. Cecil. He was too through with your girl, y'all. He was too through with me. He was, and all the people and the guys kept looking at the camera. I saw them looking. Wait to hear the call that. So yeah, I want to hear what he says. Yes, I can't wait to the call. I know he's gonna call somebody or use somebody's line to call. I know it. He's gonna call somebody and said, that woman was here to see me. He told me he don't talk no more. I said, yeah, right. But he ain't talk to me. He ain't like that.
Can we all agree that we all can't wait to hear that call? Now, I won't be covering it. But I damn sure will be looking forward to hearing what the hell he has to say after this damn visit. But yeah, so that's all I'm saying, child. I think we all gonna be tuned in for that one. But anywho, okay, let's listen.
Okay, y'all. Now, did I say anything? Let me play what she said I said again. Okay, so y'all heard what I said. And let me go ahead and play what she said I said. Okay, hold on.
Now, to be quite honest, this is good. We played it on the front end. We heard certain things. Justin's mom, I actually heard what you said, to be quite honest. I mean, again, even you mentioned that this was not a visit, but again, like I said, my head was spinning like, oh my God, this lady went to see this man. So I was, concerned, and I missed that detail. But I think most of us were, reeling about like, oh my God, what's going on? So okay, so we played it first. Good night, Sarah Colette. We played it first. Now we're gonna hear it. We've listened to what was actually stated. Now we're gonna hear it again, just to be clear. Because here's the thing, I'm seeing people in her chat saying, "Oh, she got that wrong. She got that wrong." I don't hear what she got wrong necessarily, except for the paper and the book. It was still covering your face. Yeah, let's listen, child.
Hold on, y'all.
Tell us what had happened. What happened now? Tell us what had happened. What happened now?
Okay, she started off the visit. Some guy, maybe that guy that she said canceled the visit, told her she should go see Cecil, and so she did. And she signed up, and she said she was already approved to be at Cobb County a visitor because she visits him, so she didn't have to go through an approval.
Oh, really?
See him. So when she got in there, she covered up her face with a piece of paper.
What?
So that he wouldn't know who it was.
What?
And then he finally came to the phone, and she introduced herself. She said, "I'm the person that has a FOIA, and I'm the one that's broadcasting your phone calls." And he was like, he didn't really say much. He was like, She said, "Well, so tell me, how are you, and everything like that. Are you a Christian? Do you believe in God?" And he was like, "I don't know you." She said, "Well, I'm the lady." He said, "But I don't know you." And she said, "Well, I just wanted to know, Tangie's family would like to know if they can get her things from your family."
Oh my God. Sylvia. Okay, go ahead.
And then he didn't really say nothing. And she said, why did you look like you're a nice man. Why did you kill her?"
Oh my God. Are you serious? I know you lying.
And then he said, "Well, that was self-defense." And then he said, I don't think I could talk anymore." She said, "Well, I just wanted to know." He got pissed at her when he said that. It was like not even a 5-minute visit. So
Why didn't you just tell him, like, look, I'm the person that you've learned has been sharing your calls. I'm following your case. I'm a courtroom blogger. I've followed many cases. Yours is just one of them. It was brought to my attention that you had a family member that came and see, now this right here, to me, this is just me. I'm not wishing this on nobody, but see. And before I finish what I'm about to say, so basically, so maybe that's here's the thing. Well, and Justin's mom said I didn't think it was a good idea. I was not trying to be messy. I understand you weren't trying to be messy. I don't personally think you were trying to be messy. I asked you when you said you saw the video or whatever, I asked you to come up. You were willing to come up. It wasn't you coming up here to be messy. I asked you to come up because I wanted to know what happened with that damn visit, right? Now they can say that was being messy, but I just thought that was being informative. I wanted to know what happened. So there's that. I don't think there was anything wrong with that. You were giving us the cliff notes. So it sounds like, okay, so I guess the one thing that the chat over there, their chat, is saying that, well, she did say that she was a courtroom blogger and that she was covering the case and I do this, blah, blah, this, that, and the other. And I guess she did say some of that too. So maybe that's what I don't know. I don't know what the big, I don't know. Let me listen. See, this to me could have aggravated him more.
It did.
I know that shit would have scared. Ain't no way in it. I'm just saying, child. Sylvia, you are braver than me. I'll just put it that way. You are braver than I am because ain't no way in the hell. See, that's another reason why I ain't trying to even be paying that much attention to that damn man's case. Okay, Nesto is messy enough for me. That man unalive somebody who he shared a bed with on the regular. Like I don't want no parts of it. That's why I don't want no parts of it. And the family has said things. So I'm just saying. So I think that could have aggravated him, and that's the comment I made. But let's listen.
He got mad at her. He got mad at her and was like, "Well, I gotta go." He said, "I got to get back to what I was doing. What you do in jail, I have no idea."
Nothing.
But she thought it was so funny. She was cracking up laughing, like, I went to go see him. Oh my God, I went to go see him. She said, I'll have the video on Monday or Tuesday because I asked for it to be sent to me, a copy of the video of our call. But it wasn't even 5 minutes after she said who she was and that she got the calls illegally. And then she asked him for her clothes back. And then she asked him, why did he kill her? You seem like a nice man. Why did you kill her?
Now this is what I'm that right there took me out, child. I was like, wait, what? And she did ask about it. So she said that. Rakia said, how did Tangi's family know Sylvia? I don't believe Sylvia. That don't believe they asked Sylvia to do that. That's dangerous. I think that so here's the thing. So Sylvia has been in touch with the family. I have this I got the impression that she's spoken to both families, to be quite honest. And she's spoken to his family as well as Tangi's family. So she has been in contact with them. Tangi's family, that is what she stated, that Tangi's family wanted the property and asked her, since you're up there, going to the jails. If you talk to him, could you ask him that? So again, like I said, I don't know why that family would ever put her in that position, would even ask her that damn question, why they didn't just directly go to his attorney or to the DA. Like, I didn't get that part. Again, I stand on that. I don't think that was smart for them to ask her to do, and I don't think it was a good idea to ask him for it. I would have just simply said, hey, I want to clear up something. You're under this impression that I'm out here, exploiting you for cash or whatever. But the truth is, I follow cases all the time. And, I came here because I wanted to address you directly. Would you, I'd love to ask you some questions. And is there anything you want to ask me? I'm just saying, like, that's all I was saying. It should have been direct in that way. But it sounds like from Sylvia's perspective, she was direct with him. She asked about Tangi's property because the family did say that. And yeah. And she felt comfortable doing it because she had spoken to members of his family that kind of cleared some things up for her, that made her feel more comfortable. So, and that's all I'll say about that. She can talk about whatever she wants to on her channel. But it was never an intention of dragging Sylvia or attacking Sylvia. I was just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, I was scared. Why you bullshitting? I'm like, oh my God, these are not the people you want to play with. Not the people you want to play with. Because I want to say somebody else made some comment about his family having another person who's dangerous in it. So I don't know if that was because I think that was a nephew that made that threat or what have you, but that there's somebody else in the family that was dangerous. I don't know if any of that's true, because that is, and I didn't hear this from Sylvia. I want to say I heard that somewhere else. I don't even remember where that was, and maybe Sylvia did say it. I don't know where I heard it, but she didn't say it to me today. I'll just put it that way. I'm saying I would say this to Sylvia if I was talking to her. I do not think that was a good idea. I'm not saying it was a bad idea to go and try to get a visit, because I'm not going to judge that. She's out here following cases. Look, I told y'all, when the trial happens, I'm going to see whether or not I can go visit Nesto. Now, will he see me? Probably not. But am I going to go in there and pretend that I'm in there for some other reason, or that I want to meet with him for some other reason other than the fact that I've been following his case and listening and watching his calls and visits and have been paying attention to his hearings and that sort of thing? I'm going to tell him all of those things. Let me get this straight. Let me say this for the record. So I thought that when she said, hey, you got some of Tangi's stuff and Tangi's family wants it back, I didn't think that was a truthful statement. I thought that was just a way to start up a conversation with them. So that's why I'm responding in the way like, oh, that's not forthcoming. That's not, you should have just told them why you were there, that kind of thing. But come to find out, they did ask her. And if that's a lie, it's gonna be in a video. If that's a lie, I don't think it's a lie because she's going to show the video. And she's out here telling us what she said, right? So I don't think that's a lie. I do think that the family must have said that. I don't know who the family members are, but they must have said that. So what I got wrong, and this is what I will apologize for, is that I assumed that that was not a truthful statement and that that was simply a way in which to kind of break the ice with him. You see what I'm saying? I was like, girl, that's not forthcoming. Just tell him who you are and what you want, So that's why I gave the spiel that I gave. But not an attack on her, not an attack on her. And that's why I say in the next breath, I liken it to what I perceived happened that day when they went to the beauty salon. So let's listen. This to me is reminiscent of them going to Panay's shop.
Right.
And pretending as if they went there to find out about getting their hair done. If they were
Okay, I want to play something because she just said this reminiscent about us going to Panay's shop. Let me show y'all something on that one. Hold on, because I wanted to correct her on that because I did not say anything about getting my hair done. I did not say anything about getting my hair done. Sylvia never said anything about getting a hair done or anything about no dog thing. Here it is right here, y'all. She said, no, it's the next one.
Just so we're clear, I do not recall them walking in these doors saying they were covering a story, that they were bloggers and they were covering a story, and that's what brought them there. So I will apologize again if I got that wrong. Okay. So I'm glad she's playing this because I think that's what upset her. And I get it.
Well, you didn't just say that. That's what I'm at right now. So Michelle is in Ghana right now. Nana Ross is from Ghana and she's going to April.
Do you think that might be Shirley's car?
Huh?
I think that might be Shirley's car.
Oh, stop me. That might be Shirley's car.
This place, I like the way she got it, the flavor to it. It looks cute. Is she open?
It's Saturday. She got to be. How you close on a Saturday?
She got hand and skin care.
Okay, well, let's go and get a business card. Here we are.
It's Panay.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
This is what Blake said. This is what prison waters.
It's beautiful. The Lux Pup, is that for dogs?
Oh, that's what it looked like.
It's Lux Pup.
Oh, it's doggy supplements. I need some vitamins for my dogs. Come on, let's go shopping.
Yeah, let's go.
I need some supplements for my doggies.
Now you hear who's asking about something with my dog,
And Michelle
right?
Parker said I gotta stop eating pork.
Who said? She said you gotta stop eating pork.
She said we need to stop eating pork.
Why? Other than
She said I gotta eat more healthy.
this is beautiful. I like the scenery. This is beautiful.
Now listen to what I say about.
Are they open?
Ring the bell. They gotta be open on Saturday.
Yeah, they're open.
I gotta hear me telling them why I'm there. Because I started telling them about me doing Nesto's case, and then that's why her daughter came out. That's why Shirley's daughter came out, because I started. She said, "We're not having none of that here. We're not having none of that." I came there telling them I was a doing child. I was a blogger.
Okay, go. You
A
go.
blogger.
Look at her, y'all.
Come on in. Hello.
Hi.
Hold on, let me just bring you real quick.
Hello. How you doing? I'm doing wonderful.
Wonderful in here.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love your place. Hi. How you doing? Are you Renee?
No, I'm not. I'm Saturday.
Hi, Saturday.
Hello. So good.
We're bloggers, and we came out here just to do a scenery of everything.
Did you hear what what I just said? I said I was a blogger. Did I not say that? But according to VLenore, she said I came there with it wrong, said something else. Let me rewind it. Hold on, y'all. I said I was a blogger. Did I not say that?
Did you say you were a blogger covering the Nesto case? I'll wait. Let's listen.
So folks keep lying on me, man. I get so tired of people. Oh my God, they constantly lie on me. Constantly with the bull. I know what I said, but they always kind of make up stuff and act like I didn't say certain things.
Right.
And pretending as if they went there. It's reminiscent of them going to Panay's shop.
Right.
And pretending as if they went there to find out about getting their hair done. If they were, if they went in there and they're interested in getting these cannabis doggy treats and whatnot. Like, to me,
y'all heard what I said, right? Y'all heard what I said. When I first walked in there, I said I am a blogger. Did I not say that? But for some strange people, for some strange reason, people want to lie on me.
Hi, Sylvia. Sylvia said, go to the whole video about the Nesto part. Okay. Now, I know that it comes up towards the end. And this is what I was saying, Sylvia. I know that it came up eventually. I hear you're saying here, hey, I'm a vlogger and we're here doing, and that's all I heard, right? And it got cut off. But I know it was a while after talking about the doggy treats and talking about how pretty the place is and talking about what all was going on in there. It was a minute before it came up about the story. And that's why I said it was my interpretation that that's why the lady was so abrupt and Sheridan ran out the way she did. Now, if I know where I don't know if you're going to play this whole part now, but I would love to go to the longer version of the video. I would definitely do that.
Stop eating pork.
Who said? She said you gotta stop eating pork.
She said we need to stop eating pork.
Why? Other than
She said I gotta eat more healthy.
this is beautiful.
It is.
I like the scenery.
It is. Ooh. Yeah, I love that.
This is beautiful.
NC is in.
Are they open?
Ring the bell. They gotta be open.
Yeah, so Sylvia said, I never mentioned my hair. And I respect this. You never mention your hair, right? But if I'm a salon owner and you come into my salon and you say you're a vlogger, right? I'm going to assume you're vlogging about hair. You're vlogging about hair things, right? When, if you look on YouTube, there are gazillions of channels just on hair. Hairstylings, haircuts, all kinds of hair stuff, right? So if you walk into a candy shop, you say, I'm a vlogger. If you walk into a restaurant and say, I'm a vlogger, I'm thinking you blogging about the food, or I'm thinking you're blogging about whatever it is I got going on in here. But to me, just coming in the door and saying, I'm a blogger. Okay, so Sylvia said, I spoke with Panay on the phone about me doing Nesto's case. Yes, but it was a minute before she got on the phone, Sylvia. Look, I'm not trying to split hairs or anything. What I am saying is, it is my impression that when you two ladies walked in, now was Wisdom's daughter going the extra mile, talking about, oh, my hair, and oh, the doggy treats, all of that? Yes, she did. Sylvia, can you send me then the link to the right video? If you send me this video, just email it to me real quick and then I'll grab it. And I only want to listen to like that first part or whatever. So if you email it to me, I will go to it. Okay.
Saturday.
Yeah, they're open.
Okay. Go. You go.
Look at her, y'all.
Come on in. Hello.
Hi.
Hold on. Let me just bring you real quick.
Hello. Hi. How you doing?
wonderful.
Wonderful in here.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love your place.
Sylvia, I'm not disputing that you didn't. I agree. Y'all said it eventually. You said it eventually. But how long was it from the moment y'all walked in the door to the time when it was actually mentioned? It was after Panay was called, and then wasn't it all after that? And then Sheridan came out. Y'all had been there for a second.
Hi.
And I'm not saying you're the one that used those words, but okay, let's just watch this. Let's just listen.
How you doing? Are you Panay?
No, I'm not. I'm Saturday.
Hi, Saturday.
Hello. So good.
We're bloggers, and we came out here just to do a scenery of everything.
Oh,
Wait. Would you say, Sylvia, we're bloggers and we just came here to do a thing? I'm gonna go back. So we can hear exactly what you said.
hi.
Hold on, let me just finish real quick.
Hello. How you doing? I'm doing wonderful.
Wonderful in here.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love your place. Hi. How you doing? Are you Panay?
No, I'm not. I'm Saturday.
Hi, Saturday.
Hello. So good.
We're bloggers, and we came out here just to
We're bloggers, and we came out here just
do a
to do a
scenery of everything.
diary of everything.
Oh,
You said we're bloggers, and we just came out here to do a diary of everything.
Did y'all speak with her? Did she know y'all was coming or anything? No.
So then you must have mentioned, somebody must have mentioned about Panay. Let me go back just a hair, just a hair.
hi. How you doing? Are you Panay?
No, I'm not. I'm
Are you Panay? No, I'm not.
Saturday.
Hi, Saturday.
Hello. So good.
We're bloggers, and we came out here just to do a scenery of everything.
We're bloggers, and we just came out here to do a diary of everything.
Oh, did y'all speak with her?
Oh, did y'all speak with her?
Did she know y'all was coming or anything?
No.
Is she here? No, she's not today. She's not here. Well, she just left actually. So, yeah.
Okay, two questions for you. You need a business card.
Oh, okay. And now I agree. Wisdom's daughter takes over from here. Well, two questions. Okay. Two questions. I need your business card, right?
Yes.
Do you do lots?
I do retwists,
Yeah,
but
retwists.
I don't do fancy stuff though. I'm
No,
still
no.
quick.
So I agree. You're not the one talking about the hair. You're not the one talking about the hair, Sylvia. She is. But see, I would have stopped her ass right there. We're not playing this game. I can't look, ma'am. I'm sorry. I came here because I'm doing a story on Ernest Williams and Shirley Strawberry. And my understanding is Panay is the stylist for Shirley and may have possibly introduced the two of them. And I wanted to know if she would be willing to talk to, me about that, blah, blah, this, that, and the other. That's all I'm saying. To me, coming in and then allowing her to go down, coming in saying, I'm doing a diary on everything. Everything is what? If you come to a shop and my shop, and I'm going to think you're doing a diary on beauty shops or hair or something like that. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Pushing towards that.
Now, did I ask anything about doing my hair, y'all? That
Nope.
is wisdom daughter with the hair stuff.
That's true.
Asking about the hair.
That
It
is
was
true.
never Sylvia. Sylvia never asked anybody about no hair stuff.
That is true.
Okay, I need these people to stop lying on me, just like they lied about me giving Sonia stuff. Sonia even admitted. I showed them proof that Sonia was the one sending me stuff. I never sent Sonia anything. But they keep lying on me. No matter how much proof I show y'all, they keep lying on me. But
now I'm be clear. Now this ain't got nothing to do with Justin's mom at this point. This is all about me, right? This is all about what I said. And Sylvia, I don't think that this changes it. Even though you're not using those words, the two of you are kind of working in concert. And the two of you are walking in together. Whether or not this lady took over, whether or not she came in here and tried to, bum rush your trip, your field trip, I don't dispute any of that. Do I think she's taking the lead here? Absolutely, I do. I do think that is exactly what she's doing. But you're not stopping her either. You know what I'm saying? And this is not to beat you up, but you just said I was lying on you, and I wasn't lying on you. And then your Chaz over there saying, I hope you learned your lesson about that V lady. Well, what lesson is it? Because what I remembered to have transpired is kind of what transpired here, you know. But I understand why you're upset, because I understand all you've been through with this lady. And I'm sure that even though she took the lead on this, you being there is kind of like, you're a party to it, right? So it would be the same if I walked in there with her and I didn't say anything. And she's pretending like she wants to get her hair done. You know what I'm saying? Like I would still have a responsibility to clear this up. Look, ma'am, she may want to know about her hair. I'm over here because of this. That's all I'm saying. So let me see. I'm guessing you're gonna play a little more.
that's the proof right there. I did not go in there with false pretenses saying I'm doing something else and lying about getting a hair done or anything like that. That was never me. Never me. Never me. So there go my proof right there.
Okay. Now I'm gonna stop that right there. Now, if we are able to get the other video, then we can see, because that's I just don't feel like that's the proof that we needed. I just didn't feel like that's the proof that we needed. So Sylvia, again, it was just my concern for you and my concern for what I'm hearing transpired with, Cecil, and you going to visit him, and the fact that, his family has said such, dangerous shit, if you ask me, where you were concerned. That is what concerned me about this whole thing. And I felt like, being upfront is important. And it sounds like this is what I will apologize for. Sounds like you were upfront. If based on the way in which you told the story about what you said to him, it sounds like you were, you were upfront. You weren't laughing when you spoke to him. You were laughing when you were talking about it. That, again, that was my misinterpretation. That's my misinterpretation. What happened? I thought that when Justice's mom says you were laughing, that you were laughing at the situation. You know what I'm saying? You were laughing while you were talking to him. Hold on one second. Hey, go look at the kitchen. So anywho, I was trying to check to see if the other video was sent. Look, Sylvia, I'm sorry if that caused you any feelings as if you were attacked. That was not my intention. My intention was constructive criticism, in the sense that just be careful. Be careful dealing with these people. Okay. Especially one who's in there for the things he's in there for. Because before he unalived that lady, he had already hurt her. You see what I'm saying? He'd already put hands on her and that sort of thing, you know? Um, uh, let me see. Again, Sylvia, if you want to come up and talk about it, we can just clear this up, put it into the whole thing. To me, it's done. It's it's done. It's nothing for me that I don't feel no way about your response. I don't. It is what it is. However, my opinion about that day of the field trip does hasn't changed. Hasn't changed. And I do agree that that lady took the lead, but yeah, y'all weren't forthcoming out the gate. And that's the thing that I was saying. That's it. That's all. Okay. Any questions, everybody? Are we good? All hearts and minds clear? Justin's bomb is fine. I asked you for the tea. You gave the tea. Okay. You didn't, in my opinion, I did not hear lies. In my opinion, after hearing it from her, I don't hear that you told me lies. So I still feel the same way I feel about these other people who are out here trying to start shit. I'm sorry. I'm not mad at Sylvia, and I'm hoping she ain't mad either. You know, we're not always going to agree. So if you thought I called myself exposing, I wasn't exposing nobody, and I wasn't trying to start no shit, and neither was Justin's mom. And so if you thought you was doing something, it was an epic fail. Mhm. Okay. So with that said, I'm gonna get the hell on out of here. Does anybody else have anything else they want to say to me? Ciao. Okay. Anybody else want to get me together? Okay. Because Sylvia's chat says she can't trust me, child, because I'm just wrong. Okay. But oh well. Okay. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to be wrong. Didn't mean to misrepresent anything, because I the only thing I got wrong was that you did tell the man what you were there for. You weren't laughing when you talked to him. You were just laughing when you were talking about it. I was under the impression that Justin's mom was watching a video, but in fact, she was not watching a video, and she actually said it. Like I said, my mind was racing. Okay, so I missed that detail, but it is what it is. Anywho, thank you, everybody. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you, Justin's mom. We still loves you. Okay, we loves you. You didn't do nothing wrong, in my opinion. But Sylvia, I hope you won't be. You're not upset. Okay, I know you were upset earlier. I hope you're not upset now, especially after we spoke and after kind of hearing where I was coming from here today. Okay. All right, that's it. That's all, y'all. So I'm gonna get the hell on out of here. Yeah, I will see y'all early tomorrow. I think Native gonna do 2 lives tomorrow. Shit, I gotta squeeze one in there somewhere. But we will be over there at Native's house tomorrow night for our Tuesday night Tribe Tuesdays over there with him. Okay. All right, y'all. So y'all have a wonderful. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot. I forgot. I did see this, but I was trying to wait to the good time. Bell Tower is my home, baby. I am so sorry. I meant to read this earlier. Bell Tower is my home. Said no secret. I've dated inmates. She needs to watch herself. Inmates send letters out and say to deliver to someone else and don't open it. They have nothing but time to manipulate the system. Sylvia, that's what I would say too. Just be careful. Be careful. I think if you want to cover cases and inform the people, and even if it is your ministry, if it is your calling to be in there, to pray with and for inmates, I think that's a thing. Like, there are definitely people um, that have followed around to different prisons and jails, praying and being ministers for years, and some that is truly their calling. That may be your calling. I still say be careful. Even when you are visiting them, just be careful how much you share about your own personal life. And I don't know, I would just be very, very careful. That's all I'm saying. Okay, hun. All right, everybody, thank y'all for being here. I love y'all to pieces, and ain't nothing, not a damn thing you can do about it. Smooches.
Lenore.
VLenore.